Aloha. I hope I caught you before you've gotten down on the ground. I'd like to start standing today. Please remember, this is not a competition. We've got nothing to prove, not even to ourselves. We're just exploring our body and the way it moves, the way it breathes, and the things that go on in the mind as we observe the body and the breath. Feet a comfortable distance apart. Please not too wide, nor too together. Feet a comfortable distance apart. And please always be comfortable. With all of our movements, if you need to modify them or change them or do them in your own unique way, please do that. Your comfort is the most important thing, especially for this next 40 minutes or so. Shoulders back a couple more times. A soft roll of the shoulders back. Try to finish with the shoulders and the shoulder blades pinning back slightly. This will turn the palms of your hands more forward than not. Rest here with the shoulders pinning back. Soften the muscles of your glutes behind you. Soften the hamstrings and the calves. Soften through the back sides of your legs. At the same time, lift through the arches of your feet. This will create, I should hope, a sense of tone, not just in the feet, but up the insides of your thighs, the insides of your legs, really from the arches of the feet all the way up to the pelvis. Feel a little line of tone. Again, relaxing glutes and the back sides of your legs. This shape, a mountain pose, Tadasana, standing tall and steady, resisting the need to fidget, finding the body steady and calm. From here, let's inhale the arms overhead. A taller mountain. Exhale, arms simply down. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhaling, arms up, and exhaling, arms down. Inhale, and exhale. Remember, as we move and as we breathe, we want to be feeling the movement and the breath. Again, inhale, arms up, palms touch this time. Exhale, find your center line. Inhale, hands up the center line. Turn your palms forward and wipe a clean slate. 2 more times. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, hands down the middle. Inhale, hands up. As you exhale, palms forward, let the hands slide down. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, hands up the middle. Fresh start. Exhale, clean slate. Very good. Pin the shoulders back and palms will face a little more forward. How are your legs doing? Comfortable, I should hope. Relaxed through the back sides of the legs, lifting the arches of the feet and encouraging tone up the insides of the legs. Very good. Interlace your arms, like so. Nay, hold your elbows. Better. Move your elbows low from side to side. Take that in line with your shoulders. And then overhead, just a touch, above the shoulders. Be gentle. Strain not. Back to shoulder height. Back to rockabye. Rocking a baby here. Lovely. Rest the arms by your sides. Palms forward. And feet together. Let's find the midline again. Thumbs towards heart. Thumbs to sternum. Palms touch. Feet together feels different. Palms at heart, it's a little more structured. Try to level the forearms. Level the shoulders. And breathe. Relax through the back sides of your legs, through your glutes. Keep toning through the arches and up the insides of your legs. From here, get longer on both sides as you tilt your shoulders down and to the left. I dare you. This is a hard move. Inhale the hands up the center line. Ideally, arms framing the head. Inhale the side stretch. Exhale, let's return. Thumbs to sternum. Inhale, recover. Level shoulders. Notice how the left foot feels compared to the right foot. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, tilt the shoulders and the rib cage and the forearms now, head, all on a tilt. The pelvis level, the legs strong down below. From the belly button down, it's still a mountain pose. Relaxed through the glutes and the back sides of your legs. A little extra tone in the arches. That might open the toes as you create tone of the insides of your legs. Inhale, hands up the center line. Catch the shape, framing the head with both arms. Breathe in. Exhale, return. Hands to heart. Inhale, recover. Posture tall, shoulders level, and shoulders pinning back so that the palms shine a little more forward. Very good. In line with your mat. In line with your mat, we're going to fold in half, and I'm going to dare you to take your hands to the floor. We'll get there in turn. Inhale your arms overhead. You might look towards the thumbs as you inhale the arms up. Exhale, hands to your knees. You might look towards the knees as you land the hands there. Inhale a nice long spine, way up high. Exhale, forward fold over the legs. And it's up to you if you want to straighten out the knees a little bit. I recommend, especially if you're new to this, to keep a softness in the knees, a little micro bend there. You use hands at knees at first, at least, to come up to flat back. Arm strength lifts you up. Breathe in, flat back. Exhale, elbows to knees. Relax the back of your neck. Perhaps hang the arms a little lower. Fingertips or the back side of your fingers to the floor. Notice what you feel. Notice how the breath moves in and out. Hands to knees, please. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, pause here just a minute. We're going to come up. Straighten your right leg. Right leg long. Right hand, the back of your hand to your lower back. Push off your left hand to get taller. A longer spine, a little higher up. And then, with the longer spine, twist it a little bit more. Can you get the right elbow and shoulder a little more back? Gaze over the shoulder in time. And I dare you, it's a dare, slip onto the left elbow. But careful not to round your spine at all. Keep pushing the spine tall off of the elbow, much like you just were with the hand. Never slouching, lifting and lengthening, gazing up towards the ceiling. Breathe in, prepare for the dismount. Bend right knee, hands to knees, both knees bend. Reset the flat back, and you can always adjust that so that you feel comfortable. Let's do the other side. Straighten the left leg. Left leg long, the right knee bends. The back side of your left hand comes to your lower back. As you're pushing off the right hand, right arm strength, that lifts the spine higher, which makes it easier to twist. Rolling left shoulder up and back, eventually gazing up. If you're comfortable, slip onto the elbow perhaps, but keep lengthening the spine as you gaze up towards the sky or the ceiling above you. Breathe in, prepare. As you exhale, bend left knee. Take your hands to your knees and find flat back. Breathe in here and breathe out, lengthening the spine always. Inhale, rise. Come to stand. Sweep the arms high. And exhale, arms by your side. Good. Let's go down and up. Inhale your arms high. Exhale, swan dive. They call this a moon salutation. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Pass through flat back. Inhale, rise up to standing tall. Circle the arms overhead. And exhale, hands down the middle. Find your center. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, soft knees perhaps. Fold in half. Go as low as you comfortably can. Inhale to flat back. And exhale, fold. Again, rise. Sweep the arms high. Exhale, hands down your middle. And inhale, hands up the middle. Exhale, clean slate. Very good. Let's come down to the ground. If you have a block close by, perhaps use it. Sit up tall. Allow your elbows to fall under your shoulders. Close your eyes for just a brief pause. With eyes closed, feel your breath. Feel your body. Let go of thoughts in much the same way as you let go of breath. Let go of tension, physical sensations in your posture, in your legs. If not already, allow your eyes to open. Let's take a side stretch again. Left hand to the floor. As your left hand comes down, you'll notice your spine, like an accordion, the one side bends and the other side extends. More like a concertina. Well, neither here nor there. Get both sides of your torso longer. Kindly lengthen your bottom side. And notice that also lengthens the top side. Shoulders down the back, a slight pinning there. And then extend your arm, long. Gaze up. Smile. Feel good. And if you don't feel good, chances are you're not breathing easy. Let your breath tune you into how you're doing. A calm, steady breath, a calm, steady pose, a calm and steady mind. That's what we're going for anyway. Inhale, prepare. As you exhale, other side. Pass through the top, place your right palm to the ground, left arm overhead. And kindly lengthen both sides of your torso. Get a longer waist by lifting your ribs away from the pelvis. Weight in the right hand, and with a bend or an extend of the right elbow, find how low you want to go. Create the length in your spine, and then look up. If you're not comfortable, you might try resting a longer arm, bringing yourself higher. Perhaps taking some extension out of the left arm. All as you feel right. Gaze up. Smile. Inhale. And as you're ready, rise. Releasing the left arm to reset the posture. Check your shoulders, nice and level, and then a soft twist. Twist to the right. Right hand around back, left hand to right thigh. Check that the shoulders are level. And gaze around back when you're ready. Breathe in, prepare. As you exhale, release the twist. Find center and inhale again, preparing for movement. Exhale the twist. Left hand to the floor behind you, right hand to your left leg. Use the arms to sit up tall and twist the rib cage. Shoulders level. The soft pinning back. Jaw level. Gaze over left shoulder. And breathe. Breathe fully. Notice how the breath changes the shape of your torso. Ideally, the tummy is in, so the breath moves into the rib cage, which might feel good or awkward. Inhale, prepare. As you exhale, find center. Unwind the twist. Good work. Let's open the legs wide. Still on a cushion or a prop. The legs open wide. Remove your flesh out from underneath of your seat. I like to start with a little bend in the knees. You can always straighten the legs if it's comfortable. But for some, for most, a little bend in the knees, at least at first, allows for a easier transition into the shape. This is a forward fold. So we pull that flesh out from underneath of the pelvis to help tilt the pelvis forward. Please do that again, and perhaps again and again. All right, all the help we can get. Elbows to thighs. Hands to the floor. Either or perhaps a combination. If you comfortably can, elbows off the thighs, and hands more forward. Allow yourself to fall lower. Tone the tummy in. Pull the ribs away from the pelvis. A longer waist, just like we did in the side stretch, just like we did in the twist. Dare you longer legs? dare you surrender the long spine a little lower. Lucky you might rest elbows to the floor. If that's not an option, you could always bring a cushion or a prop close by to rest against. Your comfort is really the key. If you're comfortable, you can then observe mind, body, and breath. How the breath changes the shape of your body. Kindly pull the tummy in. Remember, the breath should be stretching through the rib cage and intercostal muscles. Can you relax your neck more? No matter how low you are, peek forward, lengthen your arms, and let that help lift your shoulders higher. And then walk your hands in to find posture plumb again, spine upright. Sweep the arms out to the side and up overhead. Exhale, hands down the middle. Hands up the middle. Clean slate. So we've been in wide legs here, taking some different shapes forward. We could twist from here. We could side stretch from here. I'll oftentimes encourage you to sit down on the ground and take a cross-legged position. But for some, dare I say most, a cross-legged position isn't the most comfortable. You might be more comfortable here. And if so, you're always welcome to start here instead of crossed-legged or anywhere else. Similarly, bringing one foot in but not the other might be a comfortable option. You might notice there's a little bit of a difference. Would you try the other side as well? Nice to just change the shape of the legs. Observe the changes inside your body, perhaps inside the mind, perhaps in the breath as well. Depends on how intense the change of shape is. Other side. Soft. You can use your hands to help manipulate your legs longer. It doesn't have to be pure leg strength. You can pull it in. Use arm strength. Your leg appreciates a helping hand. Try to find the posture upright. Notice the difference between right side and left. Shoulders slightly back. Encourage the palms up. Floating posture plumb. Nice and tall. That's the idea. Do you want to try the cross legs? How about with the other one in front? Noticing how it feels. Let's come off of our props. Cushions or blocks, rolled up towels as the case may be. Recommend we start with the right knee bent and the left leg off to the side, slightly behind us. Let's see what that looks like. Can you make a similar shape? Both knees more or less bent. I like to bend them to a 90 degree, as you're comfortable. Let's take a few leg swings. We've done this one before. Knee in, leg back. Pull it in again. And you can do this manually. Push it back. Bring it forward. Swing it back. Excellent. Soft twist now. Hands want to frame the right knee. Not behind the knee. Not in front of the knee. But one hand behind, one hand in front. Ideally, this sets your spine up right on top of your leg. A little push-up here. Heart towards knee. Spine nice and long. Straighten the arms. A little down. And a little up. Once more. Now let's stay down. Dare you an elbow to the ground. If it's too far away, you might try an elbow to yourself. Rest lower. But remember, if you can get a longer spine, please do. Pull the ribs away from the pelvis. Or at least keep it as an idea in your mind's eye. You're welcome to close your eyes. And hopefully when you do that, you're able to feel a little bit more of what's going on inside your body. Thoughts on your mind. Breath. Moving in and out. Peek forward. Place your hands under your shoulders more or less. Use your arms straightening to lift your shoulders up for you. Nice. Now walk both hands behind the right knee. And keep walking the hands back. We're taking the rib cage away from the pelvis. Once you've managed to get your hands as far back as you comfortably can, did I mention palms of hands to the floor? Not the fingertips. Palms of hands. You might even turn the fingertips a little bit in the direction of the twist, and then look over your right shoulder. Unwind slowly. Tuck your hands in closer to the right leg. Right hand under the shoulder. This is a big dare now. We're going to take the weight that's sitting in our right hip, redistribute it between our knees and right hand. Think of bringing your left shoulder on top of the right shoulder, and perhaps the pelvis will lift. This is a big workout for the right shoulder. Be nice. Force nothing. If you feel strain, if you feel pain, never push through it. Listen to the body. If it doesn't want to cooperate, what do we have next time? As you're ready, untangle the legs. Well, bring them forward, and then to the other side. Both knees bent. We want to take right leg back and a 90-degree bend more or less at each leg. Pull the right leg forward, swing it back. One more time. Hold the back, yes. Now hands towards the left knee. Hands frame the left knee. Off of the hands, we want to pull our rib cage away from the pelvis. You're literally getting longer between the waist and the chest. A longer torso. A few push-ups here. Breathe in and lower. Inhale up. Exhale a little lower. A little up. Inhale. Exhale, lower. If props are convenient, you might rest an elbow against a prop. You might rest an elbow against yourself. If you're lucky, you can comfortably rest your elbows to the floor. No matter where you're comfortable, start to relax more. Settle into the breath. Calm your mind. Focus it on relaxing your body. Feeling your breath. Feeling good. Heart aiming for the left knee. A longer waist. Always. Tummy in. Breath. Expanding the rib cage. Can you relax your neck more? Get even lower. Relax your shoulders and upper back. And again, it doesn't matter where your arms are placed. You still want to relax the neck and the upper back. If not already, hands to the floor, more or less underneath of your shoulders. Inhale. Rise. Walk your hands around back. Around back and to the left. Turn your fingers back. Look over your left shoulder. As you twist the rib cage. Notice where you feel twist. Where you feel stretch and pull. Notice your breath. Breathe fully. Inhale. As you exhale, walk your hands closer to your left leg. Try to bring the left hand even closer. Left hand more or less under the left shoulder. Again, the challenge here is to take the weight that's sitting on the left side of your body, the left hip, the left side of your pelvis. We want to take that weight, redistribute it between the knees and hand. As such, it's going to challenge the strength in the left shoulder. Think of bringing right shoulder on top. Start to push the left hand into the ground. Pull your tummy in. Start to lighten the pelvis, forward and up. You want the weight of your pelvis to move into the knees. That way there's not as much stress and strain on the shoulder. Rest. Easy down. Oh, good. Untangle the legs. Bring your legs forward. You see how I've got my arms here? Holding one wrist, holding one hand. Do this. Lighten your feet. Lift your chest. Pin your shoulders back. And lean back a little bit. Allow the heels to draw in. If you're lucky, the heels might lighten off the ground. Dare you find balance. Careful you don't have a glass table behind you. Danger of rocking back here. Careful. Try to come forward rather than falling back. One more time. Good. Hold the other hand underneath your legs. Lean back. Lighten the feet. Is this one easier? Perhaps. Rest. 2 more times. Lean back to lighten the feet. Rest. Last one. And down. Good job. Hopefully you're in control of when you come down. Let's extend the legs long. You might notice my knees are still bent. Extending the legs long doesn't mean they have to be straight. Be nice to your body parts. Roll your shoulders back. Tone your tummy in. And rest your elbows to your thighs. Easier to do if the knees are high. So thighs come up closer. Eventually you might straighten the legs, but try to give the weight of your shoulders to your elbows, to your arms. Are you slouching? I am. I could lift my ribs away from my pelvis and wind up with a longer, drawn-out spine. Watch. Ugh. Oh, that brings arms down the legs too. longer. You are getting longer. Relax your neck. Feel free to walk the rib cage away from the pelvis, walking the arms perhaps down the legs in turn. It helps if you pull the tummy in. Notice your breath. If it's labored, you might back out. You want the breath to be calm and steady. The mind calm and steady. Your pose, the posture here. Calm, easy on you. So that you can focus mind on relaxing body more. With each exhale, good. Roll up your spine. Let's come in line with our mats, if not already. Stand your feet down. Roll back. We're going to scoot forward just a touch. Rest your head back and down. Arms out to the sides comfortably. Nose, turn it up towards the ceiling. Settle into this. New shape now. Constructive rest. Relax your lower back. Relax the back of your pelvis. How do we do that? You put your attention in the lower back. Feel what there is to feel. Take a deep breath. Imagine it moving into the lower back. And as you exhale any stress or strain, imagine it goes out with the exhale. Inhales, refresh. And exhales, release. Bring your hands down towards the pelvis. Palms down if you would. Try to bring your heels back so that you can touch the back of your heel with the tip of your middle finger. Perhaps with a little reach. And if no can, no can. It's okay if you're out of reach. You'll get there one day. You might notice in me, I know your nose is supposed to be out, but if you'd care to look forward, you might notice as I lift my pelvis, knees move forward a little bit. Would you encourage your knees to move forward as well as you lift your pelvis? Just a little bit of lift. Remember, nose is supposed to be up. That's so you don't strain your neck or shoulders. Lighten the seat. Lift your pelvis off the floor. Encourage your knees to move forward. That's going to take the weight of your pelvis out of your shoulders and into the feet. Tuck the chin in. Try to get a longer neck here. You don't have to lift high. But perhaps it would feel good to lift a little higher. If that's the case, please do. Tone your tummy in. Try to relax your glutes, the backs of your legs, your hamstrings. Slowly lay your spine, your back, to the floor. Slowly. As the pelvis rests against the floor, here we are in constructive rest again. Notice the back of your pelvis. Again, open your arms out to the sides, palms up. Take both knees to the left. Turn your face towards your right. Take it the other way. Easy. Slowly. Pass your nose and knees through the middle. Take your knees to your right, nose to your left. Rest and relax in this shape. Notice what you feel. Notice your breath. Focus your attention on releasing where you feel stretch and pull. Imagine length, softness. Inhale, refresh tight spots. Exhale, relax. It's in the mind's eye as much as it is in the body. Reset center. Knees up, nose up, palms up. Bring your hands down by the hips again. Palms up if it's comfortable. If not, feel free to turn palms down. Extend your legs long. Fidget as you need to feel comfortable. I encourage you to gently walk the shoulder blades down the back. Tuck your chin in. Maybe scoot the tail forward. Maybe push the heels forward. After all, though, relax completely against the floor. Notice what you feel. Should you feel stretch or pull, sensations of ache, will softness, will release. Imagine your breath moving into tight spots. Exhales, carry sensation away. Sensations are constantly changing. Even the worst of them, a toothache, say, it comes in waves. You can direct those waves. It takes concentration, and a lot of it takes breath, and a lot of it muscle spasms. You can relax them with diligent thought. Try hands under head, like a little pillow. And draw your feet together for butterfly. Rest here a moment. A few breaths into the belly button. Exhale from the belly breath. Inhale, belly breath. Notice the breath. Change the shape of your tongue. Inhale. This time as you exhale, stand your feet down. Constructive rest with your hands under head. Try tucking the chin in just a little bit. Notice how that changes things. Knees to your left. Knees then to your right. Roll to your right side. The fetal position. And push up to seated. Any seated position that's comfortable for you. Absolutely any position that's comfortable for you. Inhale your arms out to the side and up. Find your center as you exhale. Palms touch, thumbs to sternum. Inhale, hands up the center. Exhale, clean slate, a fresh start with each breath. Inhale, arms high. And exhale, hands to heart. from my heart to yours, best wishes, health and happiness. Let us wish together for the health and happiness of our family, our friends, all our loved ones. Thank you so much for your time and attention. Namaste. I look forward to next time. Until then, remember the shapes, the stretches that feel good, and repeat them. Notice your breath, at least occasionally. Notice your posture too. A soft pinning back of the shoulders, a level jaw, just allows breath to move more freely through your torso. It also helps with circulation. It's harder to pump blood through the slouch. Easier if everything's open. So, until next time, do take care of yourself and stay hydrated. Don't forget to drink some water. Aloha.